Good morning, men. Craig here from masculinebydesign.com, on Twitter at Masculine Design, leading inside of the Fraternity of Excellence. Check that out at fraternityofexcellence.com. I want to talk to you this morning about maintaining a countenance that is jovial, where you can have fun, you enjoy life. You know, we get into social media and all these discussions where we're talking to an avatar, we're writing to an avatar, we're an egg on Twitter, right? An anonymous avatar that somebody puts out there. Most of these accounts have very little personality attached to them, and they don't treat us with the same kind of respect as they would treat us in person. You know, they speak to us with very little empathy. Our common humanity is lost. And we sometimes can react in the same way. But that can really affect the way that we view the world. I mean, it can really affect our countenance, our demeanor, our outlook. We start almost thinking that all people are this way. And instead, we need to be focusing on the interactions we're having with other people in the real world, face to face. You know, when you realize that when you speak to people face to face, most of the time, even in disagreements, it is civil. There is common ground that can be made. You can laugh about things when you disagree. You can joke around, have a little fun with sarcasm and all these things. It's not that you can't do it online. It's just that it doesn't really happen often. Like I said, that empathy is lost. And because people today are spending hours and hours online, engaging with other people, some they know, most they don't, it's really affecting their outlook on life, their ability to enjoy life, to have fun. And that carries over into a number of different consequences. You know, I see guys who are struggling in their marriages. You know, there's a lot of factors. Well, there are a lot of factors that go into that. But one common denominator that I see is that they stopped having fun. They stopped gaming their wife. They stopped joking with their wife. They stopped slapping her on the rear end when they walk by, or, you know, grabbing her firmly on the neck and giving her a hard kiss, joking around with her, making sly comments about something she's wearing or the way she looks in a way that is fun, maybe slightly demeaning, but doing so in a joking manner nonetheless. And, you know, when my friends come over and they see the way that my wife and I interact, they often will make comments, or I can see by the way that they're looking at myself or my wife after, you know, I've just walked by and gave her a nice hard kiss on the neck or slapped her behind or whatever. I can tell the joy is gone. There's no fun in their marriage. And these same guys will complain about how they're not having sex as much as they'd like. Some of them are going months without having sex with their wives, and that's unacceptable. But part of that is because they're not having fun. They're not enjoying life. And that impacts everything we do as men. I don't care what it is. At work, if you go about work all day, every day, stern, serious, upset about things, looking for every opportunity that somebody is trying to undercut you, or that your company's trying to screw you over, and your mood is dark and gloomy, it's not uplifting and confident, you're not going to get very far. People don't follow men who carry that kind of countenance. They follow men who are confident, who are having fun, who are enjoying the ride, because that's the kind of people they want to be around. This kind of life they want to engage in. You can't go through life just being serious all the time, looking at all the people who disagree with you and what they're saying about you and how they might view you. You can't do that. Have fun with life. Enjoy the grind. Enjoy parenting. Enjoy being married. Enjoy your job. All jobs suck to some degree. I'm on my way to my job right now. There are many things I like about it. There are some things I don't. But I don't let those things that I don't like about it to impact my mood, to impact the drive that I have to make things better. You know, what are you doing to change the things that you don't like about what you're engaged with in the workplace? What are you doing to change the things you don't like about in your marriage? What are you doing to change the things you don't like that you see online? As long as you just sit there with a despondent demeanor and a gloomy attitude, they're not going to change. You're just sitting around moping about it. Change your mindset. Shift that perspective to, even in the midst of this struggle, I'm going to maintain an attitude that is a can-do attitude that I will endure even if things don't change, and I'm going to do my best to exemplify the change that I want to see, exemplify the kind of world that I want to live in. You know, man, this is part of what it means to be a man. You know, we have been created with a mind that is different than the female mind. We have been created with a mind that is resilient, that can joke even in hardship, that can maintain a positive outlook even when things don't look so positive in the moment, because we were made to create and to craft reality into our image. So even when our current circumstances aren't what we wish them to be, we can see the vision that we have for the world and for all that is in our sphere of influence, and we can work to change it. And we can do that while we maintain an attitude of confidence and display competence. That's all I have, man. Just want to get that out there. I see a lot of guys going through life just despondent. They're not happy. Your circumstances don't need to control your ability to be happy and to have fun. Yes, it's perfectly fine to be sad, to be upset at times. You know, bad things happen in this world, but that shouldn't carry on into perpetuity. It should be something that you go through the emotions, you deal with, and then you move forward. You get back to being confident, you get back to being happy, you get back to enjoying the grind of life. That's all I have. If you enjoy this video, brothers, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified as I produce new videos. Hit me up on Twitter. Give me a follow at Masculine Design. Check out the blog and sign up for my newsletter at masculinebydesign.com/newsletter. And as I mentioned at the outset, be sure to check out the Fraternity of Excellence. That is where I am leading alongside with Hunter Drew, all of the men in there. And these are men who display confidence. These are men who are driven. These are men who, while they have things they want to work on, they maintain a can-do attitude. They roll up their sleeves and they're getting to work. That's something you need in your life. You want to check that out by going to fraternityofexcellence.com. Thank you for watching, brothers. Thank you for your support. Until next time, this is Craig James. I am out.